Hey, I'm Max, your local Burbank realtor, and I'm going to tell you about the updates that happened in the Burbank residential real estate market in the last 24 hours. So that is 24 hours from 5:20 p.m. on December 9th, 2025. So I've got this organized from uh, residential, just regular residential properties. So single family residences, or we can call them houses, townhomes, and condos, including co ops, but those are kind of rare in the Burbank market. And then we've also got 2 to 4 unit multifamily properties. So that could be like a duplex, triplex, fourplex, or sometimes a single family home with an ADU, or more likely 2 ADUs could be technically listed as a multifamily property. And then I've also got some agent represented leases. So those are probably going to be, again, houses and condos, possibly townhomes as well. So let's get into it. We're going to start with so since this is 24 hours, we're starting yesterday. We had a property come up as coming soon. So let's take a look at this. This is 2.4 million. This is in the Chandler Park neighborhood of Burbank. So let's, as defined by homes.com. So let's take a quick look at that. That is this section right here, just to the east of Magnolia Park. All right, let's get back on here. Pardon me. There we go. And let's see. All right, so let's take a look at this. Um, So since it's coming soon, we just have this photo right now, but it is 4 bedrooms and 4.5 baths, almost 3,000 square feet, and it is on Clark, which is like a medium-sized street in Burbank. And we can get a more precise look right here. Let's see, my image of myself is blocking. Is blocking the map. But it's near Buena Vista and Magnolia. So, all right, and it built 1946, and the lot size is 7,500 square feet. And let's see what else. 2 stories. Um, so it looks like it's going to be a pretty nice place. They're stating that it was rebuilt. So we'll see what that looks like when we have some official pictures of it. All right. Now, next we have so what this is going to include is properties that, like the last one we saw, that are coming soon. So they're anticipating to be on the market in the near future. Properties that just came on the market, so they're officially on the market within the past 24 hours. And then also just changes that took place. So if a property went from on active or on the market to under contract, which this gets into a little bit of a gray area. So when you're in escrow, when an offer has been accepted on a property, it could be classified in a few different ways, depending on what stage you're in, but it's not always 100% that's I wouldn't, I give it take it with a little grain of salt, exactly where in the process it is, but it could be listed as under contract, contingent, pending. Under contract is usually in the beginning stages of just having accepted an offer. So this home just went from active to under contract. So they just accepted an offer, and this is on Brighton Street in Chandler Park. So same neighborhood as before, and it's a 4 bed, 3 bath, and 1,700 square feet. Built 1924, 5,600 square foot lot. Let's take a look at a few of these pictures. So there's a lot of brick in the front, and you can see it's pretty nice. All right, and so they just accepted an offer on that. So and the list price is what about just under 1.3. Next, we've got this property. It is on Angelino and it's unit 426. The price decreased from 775 to 750. So let's take a look at that on Zillow. And this is in the downtown Burbank neighborhood as defined by homes.com. Pardon me, my light just went off in my office. um, it's one of those motion sensor lights. All right, so you might have seen this building when you're driving downtown. Um, and so let's see. It's unit 426, so it's probably on one of the upper levels, if not the top floor. And it is one full bath and a three-quarter bath and one bedroom, and it's almost 1,500 square feet. So it's probably got a pretty open concept. Yeah, you can see here. Um, it's two levels and got a staircase there. Looks like there's a lot of natural light. Um, Nice kitchen, balcony, in-unit washer and dryer, another outdoor space. And this was built 2005 and it has an HOA fee of 643 per month. All right, so again, that was just dropped from 775 to 750. Next, we've got one that just came to market. This is in the Hillside neighborhood of Burbank, and it is for 1.7. This just came to market today. Take a quick look at that. This one is also so new that this is the only picture we have at the moment. But it's three beds, two baths, 1,700 square feet, built 1955, 6,700 square foot lot, and it is in the foothills area of Burbank, pretty close to Glendale. So almost at Glendale. I would say this is very close to the Burbank Glendale border. Next, we have another one that went from active to under contract. So that is on Maple Street and Unit 243. It's listed at 419,000. And so this is a studio with a full bath, 430 square feet. This is at the Entourage community, which you might have seen. Let's take a quick look at this place. Pretty nice kitchen for the price point. There's a wall unit AC there, but again, it's only 430 square feet. You've got covered underground parking, and it looks like the amenities include a gym and a spa, um, and laundry in the complex. So this is just off of Pass and near Alameda, between Verdugo and Alameda, just a bit above the 134 freeway. This is where the Warner Brothers Ranch um, property is. That was recently redone, so it's pretty close to there, and that's in what's called the media district neighborhood of Burbank as defined by homes.com. Let's take a quick look at that. So yeah, you can see here. Um, it's called such because it is near Warner Brothers, the main part of Warner Brothers, and the ranch portion of it, and then you got Universal pretty close over here. Um, Walt Disney or Disney Studios there. The old NBC Studios is right around here somewhere. All right, let's see what else we've got. Now, another one in the media district, and this one just sold. So it was under contract and it went to being officially sold, and that's on Kling. Kling is a popular street for townhomes in Burbank. So this one sold for $969. Let's take a look at that. So this one just officially sold today. 3 beds, um, 2 full baths and a half bath, a little under 1,500 square feet, built 1963. And let's see what the HOA is. 495 HOA. That reminds me, I didn't look at what the HOA was for the other one, but you can see we've got an outdoor space, nice bright living room, a lot of windows here. And these units have the kitchen above the living area, which a lot of people seem to like. This unit is nicely updated. I actually really like this unit. All right. Now so that concludes the regular residential property for sale properties, their updates from the last 24 hours. So now we've got some 2 to 4 unit properties. So I like to include those. Those often are those are typically duplexes, but they could be again triplexes, fourplexes, or possibly even a single family home with an ADU or two. But often they're duplexes. So I like to include those two just to give a little more options. Sometimes it could be worth considering it a duplex if if that fits your lifestyle. Um, it might be a good way to recoup some of your mortgage payment via a tenant paying it. So let's take a look at this one. This is in the Hillside District neighborhood on Peyton Avenue. It just came to market and it's listed for about 1.1. So built 1924. Let's see. Well, I guess this one was relisted. Let's take a quick look down here. Yeah, it was relisted. Hence, you're going to see the days on market right there. So let's take a quick look at it. See, it's a mix of two bed, 1 bath units with a lot size of about 4,400. And let's take a quick look at this. There's a garage, floors, and kitchen counter, bathroom counter, kitchen backsplash. All that seems to be nicely updated. And let's take a quick look at the map. So it's just above, it's not right next to the 5 freeway, a little bit above it. You got a little clearance from it. And basically between the 5 and Glen Oaks, um, sort of close to McCambridge Park. All right, now we've got another similar property that just went from pending to sold, not sold for 1.175, so just under 1.2 million. that is on Victory Place, not to be confused with Victory Boulevard. And this one, built 1944, looks like this one has two houses on one lot. Um, so let's take a quick look at this one. Updated floors, updated kitchen, split AC, and let's see if we can find a map of this one. Kind of see it right there. Trying to click on it, but it's not letting. There we go. So it's just off of Victory Boulevard, but this is technically on Victory Place. Anyways, it is pretty near Costco. Kind of halfway between, or a little closer to Costco than halfway from Buena Vista off of Victory. All right, so that one sold, and now we've got three agent represented leases. So I'd like to throw in a few leases in there in case buying is not the right move for you right now, but you're possibly you don't want the traditional large apartment complex. Maybe you're looking to rent a house. These agent represented leases are typically going to be houses, but could also be condos or townhomes. So this is one that's new to market. It's in the Hillside District, and it's on Roselli Street. It's listed for 5750. So we got a 3-bed, 2-bath house, just under 1,500 square feet. And this is quite a good location. Let's see. This one is again pretty close to or actually again, right on the Glendale Burbank border. It's above Glen Oaks, and in between Glen Oaks and Kenneth, a little closer to Kenneth. So good location. And let's take a quick look at this. Nice counters, washer and dryer. Even have a nice pool spa area with a good fence. Like to see that when I see a house for rent that has a pool. All right. Now let's see what else we got. My light went off my off again. Let me fix that. There we go. Okay, now we got this is a condo that had a price drop from 2,700 to 2,500. Let's take a quick look at that. It's on Grismer, and it's a 2-bed, 3-bath, just under 1,000 square feet. It's going to be on the second floor, and this is sort of near that one on Peyton, between the 5 and Glen Oaks, kind of close to McCambridge Park. Got a few pictures of this one. And let's see the last one. The last one just leased out, so no longer available, and that is on Kling as well. Different address on Kling, and this one leased 4,950, so almost 5,000. And yeah, so this one we don't have any pictures of, nor the details right here without diving into the MLS. Um, but I'm gonna guess it is similar to the other town. I'm gonna guess it's probably a townhome. But don't hold me to it. So that concludes our Burbank residential real estate market update for December 9th, 2025. Thanks. See you tomorrow.